Hey, what's up, hikers? I'm Bigfoot. Today, I'm going to share with you the pack that I chose to bring with me during my 14-day through hike of the John Muir Trail, and it's not made by Zpacks. Now, many of you may be asking, why am I not bringing a pack from Zpacks? Since I started through hiking long distance trails dating back to the Appalachian Trail, I really have stayed connected with Zpacks and their gear because I really love their gear. I believe in it. It has worked very, very well for me, and it still works for me. I'm not angry at them. I don't have any beef with them. I just want to try something different. And I really wanted to take an opportunity on a shorter long distance through hike to try something that I have seen out there on the trails, I've heard great reviews on, and has made many lists of top ultralight packs, and wanted to give it a chance, give it a shot, and I thought the John Muir Trail would be a great opportunity with it only being 211 miles, and with me wanting to through hike the PCT, give me a great opportunity to really look at another type of pack that might interest me for an upcoming PCT through hike. So what I chose to go with is a pack from Hyperlite Mountain Gear, and this is the Hyperlite Windrider 3400. The 3400 Windrider has a capacity of 55 liters in the internal body. That's what Hyperlite states on their website. Now, I love using Outdoor Gear Lab. They always seem to have really real reviews, and I found them to be probably the most accurate. What they stated when they did a review of the same pack, they found that without the roll top extended, you got about 40 liters of capacity in the inside. With it extended, you got as much as 46 liters. Now, the front center mesh pocket is 7 liters according to Outdoor Gear Lab, and then each of the side pockets for your water bottles comes in at 4 liters apiece. Now, the weight of the white 3400 weighs in at 32 ounces or 2 pounds. Now, the black Dyneema, so this is made of Dyneema composite fabric or Cuban fiber. There are 2 different types that they make from the white to the black. The white is made with 50D Dyneema, and the black is made with 150D Dyneema. So the black actually weighs 33.5 ounces, but the Dyneema is going to be more thick, be more durable, even though this, in my opinion, is already a very durable pack. Now, the very bottom of the Windrider is made of that 150D. So it's very durable on the bottom here, but you would find the same Dyneema on the entire pack for the black. Now, one of the things that Hyperlite really sets themselves apart of the rest of the competition is just how durable their packs are. And a lot of hikers really like to spend a little extra money, get a more durable pack that's going to last longer. Now, there are some offsets with that, obviously weight being one of them. Now, one of the materials that, besides the Dyneema, that is really heavy duty is the mesh that's made of the mesh pockets. It's not that stretchy mesh that you would see with the Zpacks Arc Series packs or the Nero that you just saw on my channel. It's a non-stretch mesh, but it definitely is way more durable. I actually checked out these mesh pockets when I was at Trail Days, and I actually kind of like how thick and how durable that this mesh is compared to, one of my Zpacks, because this was one of the areas that I did start seeing ripping on my own Arc Blast, and when I've talked to other folks, this is typically one of the first things that you do see wear and tear on is the actual mesh pockets of your pack. I don't see that you would have that same issue with this, but again, this is going to be a heavier mesh, which is going to obviously cost you a little bit more in weight, but should last you longer. Now, in terms of the pack itself, most of all the adjustments are all sewn in. So you have to make sure that when you order your pack from Hyperlite Mountain Gear, that you really have the accurate measurements, because you're not going to be able to make a lot of adjustments on this. Adjustments that you'll be able to make will be the hip belt, which is pretty standard. You do have a sternum strap right here. And then, of course, just your shoulder straps, but that's it. There is no load adjustment strap on the very top here. Now, this is an internal frame. This does not have an external frame. And, you know, a big difference between this and, say, my Zpacks Arc series packs is being able to have that airflow on your back, where you're not really going to have that with this pack. Down here, the hip belt is sewn into the actual pack. So you're not able to adjust the hip belt, which is something that could be an issue for some people as they lose weight, and again, makes a big difference what you choose with the sizing when you order this thing, because if you choose a hip belt that's going to be too big for you and you need to adjust, you really can't do that. Whereas, you know, some of the other packs and what I'm used to with the Zpacks, you actually can change out the hip belt. So that's a little bit about the actual pack itself and what you can kind of see on the exterior. Now, there is a whistle, by the way, on the sternum strap. You see this in the Osprey packs, but overall, everything on this is just a lot more heavy duty. Now, another thing too I forgot to mention is just how you singe this thing down. It's different than what I've seen before. So it has the traditional roll top, but you actually will clip it on 3 different areas of the pack. So as you can see, this is quite a large roll top. Look at that. Now, once you have this thing loaded and you want to close it up, this is one of the kind of the things that struck me as a little odd from this compared to the Zpacks packs. With Zpacks, you will just clip both of the sides together, that clip with this clip, just like this, and then you would take your top strap and clip it over, just like this. Now, one thing that's a little different on the Hyperlite is they have this V strap right here, which is just a little bit strange, but looks like it just, again, adds some more durability and strength, but of course adds some extra weight in the straps. But this is how you would clip kind of your traditional roll top. But what they actually do here is they add a couple straps on the side here, and what you do is you actually use these side straps to connect to the roll top. But to me, this kind of seems like a waste of a little extra weight, just because it seems like, you know, this way has worked so well with the other style packs. And I just think that's a little overkill. As you can see here, this is what it would look like. I got both of the sides on my roll top strapped down. And then, of course, my very top strap, my V strap, all secured. So this is what it will look like. But again, it just seems like it's just kind of a lot of extra straps and tie downs that just don't seem incredibly necessary. That adds to the overall weight of the Windrider. Now, there are pockets on each side of the hip belt, and it will actually fit a larger size iPhone. So this is an iPhone 6 Plus, but you actually can fit the whole iPhone 6 Plus in here without much of an issue. All right, let's go exploring from inside. So this is a massive pack here. Now, the frames are right here. They are aluminum frames and they are removable. So if you wanted to remove them because you are traveling and you wanted to fit this in like a suitcase or something, you can do that. This is what the frames look like. This is a heavy duty frame. So again, this is just, you know, something else that adds some extra weight onto their pack, but pretty much indestructible. Now, another feature they got in here, if you're a bladder guy or gal, they have a bladder pocket, which is kind of nice, which normally you don't see in a lot of the ultralight packs. Got a little clip on the top here so you can hang that bladder, but that goes right next to, again, your aluminum frames here. But a lot of space in here. Now, one of the big reasons why I went with the Windrider is because of how much space capacity that this had inside of it, and the ability to be able to put a bear canister, which I knew I would need for the JMT, inside, upright, and still have plenty of space. So As you can see right here, I just kind of slid my beer canister in here. And depending on where it sits in my pack, I got plenty of space around it. So that's one of the reasons that attracted me to the 3400 Windrider. Now, the load capacity that Hyperlite states on this pack is 20 to 40 pounds. After reading many gear reviews, many folks said that the 3400 was most comfortable at 25 pounds or below. Many people found it difficult to believe that it was as comfortable as Hyperlite states when you're getting to that 30 to 40 pound range. So I will not be going as ultralight as you've seen me go before in the past, like on the Appalachian Trail or, of course, my FKT attempt. I will be doing a few things that I'll be testing out on the trail that's going to add some weight to my overall pack, because this was a great opportunity, I thought, for me to go out and test a couple things that I kind of been playing with. I would like to bring on a PCT Thru-Hike. So I will be probably somewhere flirting with that 25 pound ratio. I might even get above that with all food and water in, which I think is good because it will give me an opportunity to give my own perspective on how the load feels on me, being between that 25 to 30 pound ratio on my back compared to some of the lower weights that I'll have also during the journey when I start to run a little bit lower on food, and can give you a better review. Well, that wraps up my video of the pack that I chose for my JMT Thru-Hike. I am really excited to start this thing. This is my dream hike. 2 weeks from today, Sunday the 10th, I will be stepping out of Yosemite Valley and starting southbound for my Thru-Hike. I can't wait. If you own a HMG 3400 Windrider like I'm bringing, would love to hear your feedback. What do you like? What don't you like? And of course, you can expect that I will be doing the same when I get done with my Thru-Hike. I'll do a full gear review of what was great, what wasn't great, what would I change differently, and everything else. Stay tuned for many more sightings, and remember to always follow Bigfoot.